All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole fleet of Israel. And as you can see, this article is going into the Georgia Guidestones. All right, and the Georgia Guidestones is a monument. All right, it's, like you can see, meant to be a guide into a reason of age. Okay, and pretty much going into the agenda of the elites being the New World Order. All right, as on the right hand side, we have the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah. All right, on the left hand side, they have law, statutes, and commandments of Satan. Okay, and they follow after those laws, statutes, commandments to govern the world in wickedness. Okay, that's why Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and this is the guidelines and the structure of how they run this wicked world. All right, and coming into the time that we're now, all right, they're trying to fulfill, all right, their plots and plans that they had from the beginning, which is having total control of the earth, all right, forever, right? And then at the head of that being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, him being the God on the planet Earth forever, because we know right now he is the God of this world, okay, but he wants to be the God of this world forever, all right, take total control and dominion of this earth forever, right? Which it's not going to come to pass, okay, because he's an unworthy ruler. All right, with him being in power and authority, this earth wouldn't even be here to rule on. Okay, that's why Scripture said, if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved. Okay, and just like in Genesis the 6th chapter, the Lord looked down from heaven. He looked upon the people of the earth, and he was extremely disappointed. Okay, he said he repented that he made man on the earth, and he said he's going to destroy, all right, everything that was on this earth. Okay, until what? He saw grace in Noah. Okay, and Noah's representation of the elect. All right, if it wasn't for Noah, okay, the elect, no flesh should be saved. The Lord would have flooded the earth, and all of creation, everything in it would have been destroyed. Okay, and now in the times we're heading into again, all right, the Lord's looking down from heaven. Okay, and wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. Okay, and if it wasn't for the elect, the Lord would just do away with the earth. Okay, but he found what? Grace through his elect. Through what? Through Yahawashi. Okay, the Heavenly Father Yahweh found grace, all right, peace, all right, with his elect, okay, through Yahawashi. Okay, and that's why, going into the world that we're in now, okay, it's crumbling, okay, it's failing, it's falling apart, okay, and these elites of the world, okay, the kings of the earth, okay, the kings of Esau, the kings of Moab, all right, the kings of Elam, all right, they're in a tumult, they're in a confederate agreement upon, with one another, okay, because they want to keep their power seat, okay, because they know with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans on the bottom, okay, they have no competition, all right, but with us coming back into our remembering our power, okay, following after Yahawah through his law, statutes, commandments, us being righteous, all right, the Lord's going to set us up in authority, okay, because when us, it's like when we are in one with our power, no one could be against us, okay. So these nations have spent millions and millions of dollars and resources to try to keep us down, okay, because they needed more time to come into this new world order. It says right here, age of reason, all right. They have many code names for it, all right, Novus Ordo Seclorum, all right, but it all entitles the same thing, okay. These elites, with this microchip, okay, starting with this microchip, all right, they want to have your soul, okay, know your whereabouts, know what you're thinking, what you want, okay, knowing everything about you, okay. And this RVD microchip, which is the mark of the beast, is just the beginning of their plans, okay. That's why they're rushing and pushing this agenda, because they're very, very close to making a move, okay. Revelation 12:12, this devil's going to come down having great wrath, knowing he had but a short time, okay. He's his window to make his move is closing, okay. And that's why the Lord's hardening their hearts, okay, so that the Lord can be justified and send Yahawashi that much more quicker, okay. All right, but here, let me just read some of this article. And there was a point that I wanted to get into. And let me just get into it. This is the article in June of 1979. A man going by the pseudonym. So a pseudonym pretty much means a fictitious name. A pseudonym of R.C. Christian approached the Alberton Granite Finishing Company with the task of building a monument. He said that no one was to ever know his true identity or that of the group that he was representing. Okay, so these are the group that he's representing is the so-called illuminated ones. All right, the ones with the hidden ones. Okay, that's why King David cried in Psalm 64th chapter, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Okay, these men, they do everything in secrecy. All right, so they think, all right, but they're always behind the scenes puppeteering the whereabouts of this world. Okay, and their identity is not known. All right, that's why they want to give themselves big titles, calling themselves the Illuminati. Okay, whatever titles they give themselves, because they're just men. At the end of the day, they're men with a lot of money. Okay, and they worship the devil. Okay, and at the end of the day, that's it. All right, they're frail, decrepit, old men. Okay, going into Esau, Edom, and these really Esau, Edom. Okay, so-called white men, but also these Moabites, so on and so forth. Okay, that's why what you say is this the man. Okay, they're just old, wrinkly, non-melanated men. Okay, men with leprosy. Okay, but yeah, they don't want to know, because they hide their identity, because a part of their power is secrecy. Okay, deception. All right, not letting you know who he is. Okay, because that goes into the spirit of Cain. Okay, he said, whosoever findeth me shall slay me. Okay, so if it was ever to be a time where this man will be found out, what? People will come and try to kill him. Okay, and that's what's getting ready to happen. Okay, that man of sin is being revealed. Okay, these other nations are waking up to his bullcrap. Okay, in the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, this man is being made bare. Okay, and everybody's gonna know that this devil, the so-called white man, has been the problem of this earth the whole time. Okay, yes, it's all the so-called white man's fault. Okay, because he's empowered. Okay, so you have the responsibility of the welfare of the earth. Okay, and look how the condition that it is in now. Okay, so that means you're getting ready to be plucked out of power because you don't deserve that seat. Okay, and the Lord's gonna set up one who's gonna be profitable. Okay, and that's his elect. Okay, continuing, he seemed to have an endless supply of money to fund the project, and by the terms of the legal contract, all plans had been destroyed after completion, and all information about him withheld from the public. Okay, exactly. These devils don't want you to know who they are. Okay, but we know who they are. Okay, these elite banking families. All right, and they're puppets. All right, they're taskmasters. Okay, these rich elite families. All right, of the nations. Okay, but speaking of the head, all right, of this movement, all right, is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay, which are the Edomites. All right, the nation of the people, which is the wicked. Okay. All right. And again, we know who they are. They're not so-called white. Okay. They're Edomites. They're Esau. All right. And they're the people of the Lord's curse. Okay. All right. Here, continue reading. In 1980, the stones were finished. They carried a tablet in front proclaiming, let these be guide stones to an age of reason. All right. The new world order. All right. The new age. All right. The new era. Okay, this is what these elites are planning. Okay, and that's why you see this world is closing, is shutting down. Okay, the stock market is getting ready to fail. All right, infrastructure as a whole. Okay, it's all getting ready to be changed. Okay, because they wish to fulfill their enterprise, their new world order. Okay, that's an enterprise. Okay, and it involves these deals with these other nations. Okay, you see these CEOs taking the leave, okay, taking these millionaires and billionaires, stepping down from their their roles in these big major corporate companies. Okay, why is that so? Because they know something is up. All right, you know, this dollar that this system is set on, this financial system, is getting ready to fail. Okay, because they're coming into what? This new world order. This whole they're setting all these things up behind the scenes. Okay, but in order for that to happen, they have to crumble this society. Okay, so they can ride over like a new age, a new world order. Okay, you know, this is their plan. Okay, and this is what they're trying to do. That's why, again, that's why you see these things going on around the world. All right, this is orchestrated. This is on purpose. Okay, this is not on accident. All right, continuing. All right, and we don't, and again, we don't give, you know, these other nations the credit. Okay, YAHAWASHI is doing this because he's setting them up. Okay, he's making them commit suicide. Okay, all right, and ultimately it's going to be with these thermonuclear missiles. All right, but continuing, engraved in the stones are 10 guidelines. All right, see this how this devil plays. Okay, on the left hand side he has what? You know, people you know, think this man, you know, he's such a humanitarian. He cares about society. Okay, he's a Christian. All right, but he worshipped the devil. Okay, and a lot of you people unknowingly worship the devil as well, because you worship him. Okay, you worship his images, you follow after his ways. Okay, you know, that's you follow after his philosophies. All right, you go to his schools and get indoctrinated. You work in his system willingly. All right, and you love it. Okay, and you're worshiping him. Okay, you know, but he has 10 commandments on the left hand side. Okay, here meant to reestablish the planet and society exactly. All right, perhaps after an apocalypse, so after order out of chaos. Okay, order out of chaos. Okay, when this society crumbles, here comes the so-called white man. The so-called white man, all right, with the solution. All right, but he's the one causing all this hell and trouble on the earth, and he sets himself up as a superhero. Okay, he's just an actor. All right, he has an image he's painting. Okay, but he's the devil. Okay, and he's getting ready to show his horns. Okay, but here, this is the which I'll read. I can read you know, what's on the stones, but the point here I wanted to get, they are written in 8 different languages. Okay, so this is the point I wanted to get at. I want spark me to do this lesson. All right, they are written in 8 different languages: English, Spanish, Swahili. All right, and that's Swahili. Swahili is a Batu language. This is a Hamitic language. Okay, Hindi. Okay, you know, the so-called Indians. Hebrew. Okay, them so-called Jews. Okay, Arabic. Okay, Chinese and Russian. Okay, so these languages, all right, represent a people. All right, and these people, all right, are the ones who are in the power seat around the world. Okay, they speak these languages. All right, and this is that agreement, okay, between these nations under the so-called white man, all right, for that new world order. Okay, here among other commandments, preach to maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. All right, what nature? Okay, this man don't care about nature, and that goes into him in his play on words. Okay, you read this, you know, without understanding of who this man really is, you'll think he's such a great guy. Okay, he cares about the balance of nature. Okay, the nature of what? The nature of wickedness. That's what he cares about. Okay, he wants to lower the population so it's more easier to control. Okay, you people, right? Here, rule, passion, faith in what? Okay, not all faith is faith. Tradition. This devil don't have no tradition. He's the devil. Okay, his heritage. Okay, and all that is laid waste. Okay, you know, he has no history besides him being the devil. Okay, that's it. All right, and all things with tempered reason. All right, and you know, these words, you know, it doesn't really go into detail. It's like how you say it. I can't really think of the words how to say, but you know, again, he leaves it open. You know, with these words, you can't really tell a man's I'm losing my words right now. You can't really a motive. Okay, you can't really tell a man's motive. Okay, and that's just part of his trickery. He puts these words, these buzzwords, in order for you to think a certain way, but ultimately it's not even going the way or or the way he's portraying it. Okay, you know, faith, tradition. All right, all things tempered reason with tempered reason. You know, what's the tempered reason? What is the reason? Okay, what is this faith? Okay, what is this tradition? Okay, what kind of passion? Okay, what are you talking about? All right, you know, we're not ignorant to this man. Okay, we know his track history. Okay, when has this man ever done good on the planet Earth? When has he ever cared about the welfare of the planet Earth? Okay, he's never. All right, so what made him change? What is this drastic change? Okay, nothing has changed. All right, and he's gonna do wickedly. Okay, like he's been designed to do. All right, balance personal rights with social duties. Hey, what does this mean? Okay, be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature. This is, you know, what is this? What does this mean? Okay, you know, be not a cancer on the earth. This man is the cancer on the earth. Okay, leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Okay, you see these things happen to the animals around the world. You know, whales and dolphins bleaching themselves. Okay, you know, birds falling off the sky. Okay, this man can't exist. He can't exist no more longer on this earth. Okay, because he's never could be one with nature. Okay, the Lord cursed him. The earth, you know, the earth's not gonna give forth his strength onto him. Okay, you know, the earth is polluted. All right, you know, it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Okay, because why? Because the curse is devouring the earth. Okay, the curse is the so-called white man. Okay, you know. And it's just amazing, you know, how he continues to get away with stuff like this, things like this. No one has an issue about it. Okay, no one talks about it. All right, you know. But hey, now is the time where it's being brought to the forefront. Okay, this man's real true intentions is to destroy a lot of these people. Okay, and especially so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Do not think that, you know, you're involved in this new world order. Okay, you are just being used. Okay, and when your time to be used is done, you're going to be thrown away to the side. Okay. But yeah, that was what I wanted to get. You know, they are written in 8 different languages. Okay, so let me get it. This is Psalm. Whoops. Psalms 83. And I'll start at the top of verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O the Most High. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. Okay, so, you know, David is crying out, you know, to the Lord to not keep silent. Okay, not hold your peace. Okay, don't just sit there and do nothing about it. Okay, asking the Lord to help. Okay, because I read verse 2: for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Okay, because the enemies of us are the enemies of who? Of YAHAWASHI. Okay, you know, because we are one. Okay, we carry the same name as our power. Okay, you know, we are married unto him. All right, you know, so, you know, our enemies is the enemies of YAHAWASHI. Okay, so for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Okay, so we can get this word tumult really quick. The enemies make a tumult, a murmur, a growl, a roar, a cry aloud, mourn, rage. Okay, you know, they make. Hey, why did the heathen rage? Okay, which I'll probably end out on that. All right, making an uproar. Okay, what? And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Okay, you know the pride of these nations. Okay, you know, thinking that they really run things around here. Okay, really think that YAHAWASHI is asleep. Okay, even though the whole time, you know, the Lord is the one who set these nations up. Okay, and the Lord is the same one to bring these nations down. Okay, but, you know, again, asking the Lord, praying and begging not to keep silence, because you see what this man is doing on this earth. You know his plans. You know what he's up to. And you know if it wasn't up to you, you know, we would be consumed. Okay, we need help, because this devil is, you know, this system is a beast. Okay, you know, and we don't have the tools and resources to come up against this beast carnally. We need spiritual intervention. Okay, and that's why we cry on to YAHAWASHI. Okay, it's verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. All right, crafty. All right, and consulted against thy hidden ones. So, hey, crafty. Okay, you know, going into these masons. All right, you know, they call themselves fellow craftsmen. Okay, you know, They're you know, they call themselves builders. Okay, you know, they are they are very good at destroying our people. Okay, because why? They are our number one enemy. Okay, and they consult against the hated ones, just talking about us. Okay, you know, saying what? This is verse 4. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." So no one's gonna, in their mind is gonna remember about your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. No one's gonna remember about LeBron James, whoever else, the icons, all right, of our people in this time. All right, no one's gonna remember them. Why? Because they're gonna be cut off. All right, if it was up to them, all right, cut them off. All right. So what? So these nations don't have no competition, and that they can stay in power forever. Okay, go on about their agenda. All right, with this whole cyborg thing. Okay, these humanoids. All right, again with Esau, so white man trying to receive his birthright back. All right, the things, him being the firstborn. All right, the firstborn is expected to receive the birthright, but the Lord set it up to where he didn't. He got rejected. All right, and Jacob received the blessing, and that's what we're coming into now. Okay, Esau is in his blessing now. He rules. He has a fatness in the earth, and he rules with the sword. Okay, but the Lord said, "The elder shall serve the younger." Okay, that's not happened yet. Okay, into its full effect. All right, an everlasting kingdom. All right, immortality. All right, that's not happened yet. That's getting ready to happen now. Okay, but this is why this devil comes down and he hates us. That the enmity. Okay. Two men or people, two nations shall be separated from thy womb. Okay, we can't get along. Okay, it does not mix. Okay, you can try to shake it together, but eventually they're going to be separated because they don't belong together. Okay, and that's why it's always been about the so-called white man and the so-called black man. Okay, it's always been about these two nations of people, because this is what this whole story revolves around. Okay, the wicked and the righteous. Okay, all under YAHAWASHI. Of course, this is his movie. All right. Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. Okay, they come together with one consent. Okay, they are confederate against thee. Okay, because that's the thing. Again, if them being enemies of us, they're first enemies of YAHAWASHI, because they do not worship him. Okay, they do not follow after the laws, statutes, commandments of YAHAWASHI. Okay, they don't follow after the righteous path. They follow after the wicked path. Okay, the Lord has designed this earth to be ran in a certain way. Okay, and they're going against the grain. Okay, and that's why again you see what's going on around the earth. Wickedness have completely polluted the earth. Okay, all right, the sins reaching to heaven. All right, now that's why the Lord said their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right, it's too much. Okay, it's coming to a breaking point where the Lord is going to have to send back YAHAWASHI. Okay, but here they consult together with one consent. Okay, their one mind, all right, is what? To come up against us. Okay, to destroy us. All right, it's verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom. Okay, the first nation, our number one enemy. Okay, and that's why this lesson again is sparking, because hey, this is their enterprise. This is their their team. Okay, the Job 9:24, the earth giving into the wicked. This is the wicked team. Okay, the left hand side. Okay, like you have a starting five. All right, this is their team. All right, here the tabernacles of Edom. Okay, and again, Georgia Guidestones, it's written in 8 languages. Okay, English, Spanish. All right, I'm gonna read these nations. Okay, and the Ishmaelites, and the Ishmaelites. All right, we read here Arabic. Okay, Moab. Okay, it says what? Chinese. Okay, the Hagarenes, Gabal. All right, and Ammon. All right, that's Japanese. Amalek. All right, them so-called Jews. The Philistines. Okay, according to the Hamites. Okay, Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. All right, the children of Lot is Moab and Ammon. All right, so this is the team. Okay, this is the New World Order team. Okay, with again the head being Esau, Edom. All right, this is that group. All right, right? And that's why, hey, you look around what's going on around the world, what's happening in the land of Moab, okay, which is today's China, okay, what's happening today in the land of Edom, all right, which is so-called America, all right, really, you know, Edom runs the entire globe, okay, but they all have their little sets and sections, okay, you know, all these things are happening around the world because why? Again, they're trying to fulfill the New World Order, okay, so, you know, again, really, you know, beat the point in, but, you know, our people are hard-headed, you know, and if you're not going to get it, if you can't get it now, you know, then you're probably not going to end. You're probably just not going to get it, okay, because the Lord ultimately just blinded you, all right, but there are going to be a lot of people in these last days that are going to wake up, all right, because it's going to be so obvious that this devil is the devil, okay. Here's just Job chapter 5 and verse 8. I would seek unto the Most High, and unto the Most High I would commit my cause, okay. We're crying unto the Lord to redeem us, okay. You know, don't forget about us, okay. You know, again, quoted Psalm 84, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, all right, because they plan and plot very, very wicked things against us, okay, you know, and ultimately try to destroy us, okay. And they're too strong for us, okay. We can't defend ourselves, okay. We need YAHAWASHI, verse 9, which doeth great things and unsearchable, okay. So we're going on to the Most High, okay, our power, okay, YAHAWASHI, okay, which does great and unsearchable things, marvelous things without number. All right, verse 10, who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth waters upon the fields. All right, and again, you know, the Lord does all these wonderful, powerful works. All right, so it will be nothing to take these devils out of power, okay, to set us up. All right, this is verse 11, to set up on high those that be low, okay, and that's us, okay. We're the lowly, we're the humble, we're the meek, because the Lord forced us to be like that, okay, because, you know, we were in the beginning, okay, high and lofty, all right, you know, we were you know, built up on pride. That's why the Lord said, just run wax fat and kicked. We had everything, all right, and we rebelled against our power. So we were on high, okay, you know, we were on top, all right, but the curses now are devouring us, okay, you know, consuming us, okay, going into the curses in the Deuteronomy 28th chapter, okay, you know, all these curses are on our people, okay. So the Lord forced us to be low, okay, because again, you know, we rebelled against our power. So what now, since the Lord humbled us, okay, you know what, the Lord is dealing with us again, okay. He's hearing us, okay, because he ultimately taught us a lesson, okay, and we learned, all right, that, you know, what we did was wrong, and we, you know, that's why we bear the indignation of the Lord, because we sinned against him, okay. But the Lord has not forgotten about us, because he's the one who put these curses on us. He's the one that's going to be lifting it up off of us, okay. Continuing, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. Exactly, we want to be safe. We want to make it out of these times to come. That's why we're, you know, in truth, sincerity, seeking after our power, because we understand that this devil is going to do his thing on this earth for a period of time, okay, taking out a lot of people, okay, and the Lord as well, okay. You know, a lot of death and destruction is getting ready to come to pass, okay, you know, and we want to dwell safely, okay. You know, we want to enter into the chambers of the Lord, all right, ultimately getting beamed up into those chairs until, you know, the indignation be overpassed, right, with these thermonuclear missiles, all right, going to eventually devour this entire earth and clean it, all right, of all its filth and wickedness, all right, and we want to be a part of the solution, not of the problem, okay. That's where we turn from our wicked ways and we seek after YAHAWASHI. All right, verse 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, okay, going into the crafty, all right, crafty counsels, okay, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Their enterprise is that new world order, okay. Okay, it's verse 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. So, you know, their plans are going to fail, okay. You know, the Lord's getting to a point where they think they're going to fulfill, all right, but they're going to be disappointed, and it's going to be, you know, a beautiful sight to see, okay. So it looks like it's going to be close, but the whole time it's set up for them to not even be close, okay. It just looks like that because it's like it's a movie, okay. All right, this is Psalm 52 and verse 1. Why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, that tumult, okay. Verse 2, the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh Shai against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. All right. So I read verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Okay, exactly. The Lord is going to laugh. Okay, as we're going to laugh. Okay, you know, because you people of this world really think that you're going to be the rulers of the earth. Okay, these other heathen nations. Okay, China thinks it's going to be the next one. Russia. Okay, Esau. Okay, the Lord's laughing because it's already been set up for you to fail. Okay, the Lord shall have them in derision. Okay, so you're going to be caught in straits. Your plans are going to fail. Okay, everything you labor for is going to be in vain. Okay, you know, and you're going into slavery. All right, verse 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Okay, so you know, you look at the so white man. Yeah, he has power. Yeah, he is running things, but we're getting ready to see true power. Okay, with Yahweh Shai returning. Okay, you know, and cracking the skies. You know, you see that chariot bigger than the earth. Okay, the Lord's getting ready to show true power. Okay, and this man's getting ready to be taken out. All right, in a major way. This is verse 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. So that YAHAWASHI. Okay, you know, it's already been set up to who's going to receive the kingdom. All right, in the house of David. All right, it's verse 7. I will declare the decree the Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So you know, the Lord said, ask, okay, and I will give you. All right, these devils going in and day out, laboring, okay, breaking their backs, okay, you know, to come into to what? To their plans. But the Lord just said, ask, right, and he will give it to you. All right, and that's what we're doing. Okay, we're asking the Lord to, you know, put us in a position where we belong. Okay, being the true rulers of the earth. Okay, the earth was made for our sakes. All right, but why? So you know, these devils shouldn't be in power. Okay, you know, and then again, we know why they're in power, why they're in authority. Okay, this is for a purpose, a period of time. All right, but you know, the Lord's gonna set everything in its proper order. Okay, it's verse 9. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Okay, this is what is getting ready to happen to these nations. Okay, for the wicked things that they have done, they have not ruled upright. Okay, therefore they're going to be thrown down. This is verse 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. So we already know that the Lord's he's more than a little bit angry. Okay, you know, he's furious. This is a day of his vengeance. Okay, because hey, it says, kiss the Son, lest he be angry. The Lord, they ain't kissing the Son. They're not worshiping after Yahweh Shai. Okay, they mock. You know, they call themselves the anointed. Okay, they've sit and set up themselves in our holy land. Okay, you know, the Lord is more than a little bit angry. Okay, and we're getting ready to see that. Okay, all right. And it says, serve the Lord with fear and with fear. The guys of this world, they don't have fear of the Lord. Okay, you know, so they're gonna have to learn the hard way. All right, so all this new world order, this agenda thing, it's not gonna come to pass. Okay, you know, and that, hey, you know, just imagine these devils' faces, you know, when they're so close as they think, and it's just gonna be thrown right into their face. Okay, you know, and they're going to get shackles slammed on them. Okay, and that's gonna be beginning of that double portion. Okay, which they put upon us. All right, but those words be edifying. Those want to give all praises to Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole afflicted Israel. Shalom.